Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for heading over and joining me here on my channel. I have a really fun project for you if you want to give this a go. And I created a multi-pocket folder, and it's a really great little project. And what I love about this style that I came up with is that you could make this in a few different ways if you don't want to make it the way that I'm going to show you in this video. So I'm also going to show the different ways you could make this into a multi-pocket folder as well. And I've also put together a really fun kit for you if you want to make the exact same one that I have here with the same papers that I've made this project with as well. And I'll show you what's included in the kit after the tutorial. But I'm going to show you how I put it together, and then we'll do the tutorial. So this is a cute little multi-pocket folder that I made. It's just so adorable. It's a great way to gift some fun stuff to a crafty friend, or you can gift a few little goodies in here, some packaged handmade jewelry. You could also put a gift card in here, some tea bag sachets. So many ways you could use this cute little folder. And what I've done here is I've made a closure with some white tulle, and then I just tie that in a bow and then thread it through a little hole that I punched out. And everything that you see in this project will be included in the kit as well, so you get an idea of what's inside the kit and how I put it together. But over here is a little fold out, and then I've got a tuck spot here where I put a little mini folder pocket as well in here with a little tag, which is just really cute. And this is a lovely little tag using a die, and that just fits in here really cute. And you can add little stickers, you can add some stamps, so it's just a little pocket to add some things that may fit in here. Just really cute, and that fits nicely in that little side tuck pocket here. And then when you open it up this way, I've put one of the little mini envelopes that I love putting in my projects, and I just use a little square foam dot just to use as a closure. And it's just another little spot in here if you want to add some more fun stuff in here. And then I also use a doily, and I cut the doily in half and just place the envelope in front of it just to give it some more decoration. Then on this side here, it's like a little gate fold. And then I've got some white organza ribbon to use as a closure. Again, I just punched a couple of holes here to thread the organza ribbon. You just simply pull it through one side. You open it up, and then there is a little page flap here. And I had fussy cut this cute little image from a 12x12 paper. I think it's by American Crafts. It's a really lovely flower print. On this side here is a little flip up, which is the top loading pocket. I placed some packaged goodies in here, so I just made a little fold and fold that over. Placed a couple of clear seal bags, and then it just flips up like this, where you can add your goodies in these seal bags, and they just open. It opens up on the bottom, so that way you could take your goodies out of the packaging this way, and then you can reuse these as well, reuse it again. And I'll show you how I put this together. So this is the top pocket, which is a nice wide pocket, perfect to add a bulky packaging. So that actually just sits in there like that. I placed a envelope that I had made, and I had tied it with some crochet string to use as a closure for this one. I punched out some hearts and just added it to the end of the crochet string just to decorate the bottom. Placed a little word sentiment, and I dangled this cute little charm with some little gold, with a glass pearl. And this is a little fan charm, antique bronze, like a little vintage style. And I punched out a heart with my heart punch, so I could dangle the little charm dangle there. This opens up, and then you've got a little spot here to again add some more goodies in there. This was the closure. Flip this over this way, I place another mini envelope on this side with another word sentiment that these are available in my shop. I just put a bit of glue on each end to create the closure for the envelope. So that way it just tucks in there like that. Then on this side is another little tuck spot where I had fussy cut this cute little image from another 12 by 12 paper. I just placed one of these cute little heart embellishments that I made, just so you could see what you could do with this side if you wanted to create a little tuck spot. Then over here is a side pocket, and I placed a cute tag, again from the same die set from the little tag that I've shown you in the front of the folder. And that just sits in there nicely like that. And this is the closure part. So that's the back. Just close it that way. So that's the back. And it's a really, really cute little multi-pocket folder. I really love making this. So again, I'll just quickly show you again. So that opens up. There's a front side tuck pocket there. Then this opens up with another page, which you can do what you like on this side. This is like a gatefold opening with another envelope. And you can also just glue the 3 sides down, and you can create another little pocket at the top there if you like. Up here is the top pocket. And then this is the back of the pocket here. This is another little, another side pocket here. That just fits in there. And that's the back. So I'm going to show you how you can make this, and then I'm going to show the different ways you could make it if you want to make it in a different way, but using the same way. And then I'll show you what's inside the kit as well. So what you're going to need your scoreboard, because there are a few score lines you're going to need to make. I'll try and get this in frame. And you want to grab 2 pieces of paper. If you have double-sided paper, that'll be perfect as well, because then you'll be able to see the different patterns on both sides. So the 2 pieces of paper you're going to need, you want to cut that at 3 inches by 12 inches. So 2 pieces at 3 inches by 12 inches. And then you're going to want to decide which piece you want as your cover. So I'm going to use this as my cover, and this will be the pocket page insert that's inside the folder. So that way, if you do purchase the kit, the papers that will be in the kit will be exactly the same as these papers. So that way you know which is for the cover, which is for the pocket. So I'm just going to turn it around this way. So you want to line it on the 12-inch side, and you want to score at, you want to score it at 2 inches, 5.5 inches, 6 inches, 6.5 inches, and 10.5 inches. So I'll just say that again. You want to score at 2 inches, 5.5 inches, 6 inches, 6.5 inches, and 10.5 inches. And I'll put all the measurements down below as well in case you want to keep it as a reference. And now we're going to create the pocket that's inside the folder. And again, you're going to line your paper down on the 12-inch side, and you want to score at 2.25 inches, 6 inches, and 9 3/4 inches. So 9 3/4. So I'll say that again. It's 2.25 inches, 6 inches, and 9 3/4 inches. Probably can't see that. So sorry, the camera. So it's 9 3/4 inches. So that's all for the scoring there. Okay, sorry about that noise. Now you want to grab your corner rounder punch. If you have a decorative corner rounder punch, we're going to corner round these corners. If you don't have a decorative corner rounder punch, you could use a decorative edge die, or you can just angle cut the corners by just simply cutting it like that if you wanted to do that, or you could just leave them as is. But I'm just going to go ahead and corner around these 4 corners. And I do apologize if you do see some shadow. The sun's going down beside me, and I've got the window right beside me, so I do apologize for that. So, all right, so now we've decorated the corners. We're going to now grab the cover, which is this one here. So what you want to do, the score line that we scored at 2 inches, you want to have that on the left side. And we are going to have the cover facing down, or facing down. And that's your 6-inch line. We're just going to simply fold that in half and fold that over so that your cover will be facing inside. And then this score line here, we're going to bring this side back to itself and fold it onto that score line, and we bring that back as well. So you will have that sort of a shape. And then this part here, we'll just leave this for now. We're going to glue this hinge down. This is the center hinge so that we could add that pocket in the middle. So to do that, we're going to turn this away and we're going to put glue inside the valley fold of the cover. And if you have some good glue, strong glue, glue has dried up. So I'm just going to put a good amount of glue in this valley fold. And we're just going to put it together and seal that off. And then what I normally like to do, I'm just going to bring this back this way just so you can see with the fold line. I'm going to cut a little bit of this part where we folded. I'm going to take about 1/4 inch off, or 1/8. So just about that much. And then I'm going to angle cut up to that fold line. And making sure that these are still nice and sealed. We don't need that piece now. We'll bring this back forward. So now you'll have a hinge here. You can see that. Now what we can do is we're going to bring this piece here, we're going to bring that forward. And we're going to also bring this forward on top, just for now. But in actual fact, this piece would be going on the inside. So that is how you want your cover to look like. So you'll have this piece, and then you've got the hinge in the middle, and then you'll have that. So let's put this to the side for 1 second now. We're going to grab the next piece to create the pocket with the little page flaps. And to do this, we're just going to fold this over in half. We're going to bring this side over. And then we're going to also bring this one back. So now you'll have that. And then what we're going to do now, we're going to open this up. We're going to apply glue all along the bottom here, and as well as glue along the side of that hinge and this side of the hinge. So just having a look. So that's how you want your paper to look like. So you're going to see the one that is, they're both facing out. So we're going to glue the bottom. And then we're just going to bring this fold and slide that inside the hinge. And you'll see that it's now wanting to create a pocket in the middle. So when you line this up, just make sure it's not right up on the score line, just beside the score line. That way your cover can open and close. And then seal off this bottom part. And these parts will not be adhered to anything. So I'm just going to press all that down. And now you're going to have something like that. Looks confusing, but once we put it together, it will be a lot easier. So I'm just going to bring everything over this way. So this will now be the cover, which is the same as this one. When we open this up, you're going to have this part, which is this. Then you've got your pocket, and this part here, which was part of the cover, that's going to go on the inside together with this one, and that will create the gatefold. Then that will go on the front, and that's pretty much all there is to that. So when you open this up, you're going to have this part, and this part here is the part where I've added another piece of paper to create the little tuck spot here. So that just goes in there, and all I've done here was I cut it at 1.5 inches by 3 inches, and then I did corner around the edge here to match with the same edge, and then I glued the 3 sides down, and I glued it there, and then I made a tuck spot there. So you can do that with this piece, or you can use this piece and you can add it here if you like. You can place it here, you could place it over here, you could place it this way, and then make another tuck spot here for this page. So I'm just showing you now the different ways on what you could do with this wonderful little mini pocket folder. And then you can also place it here, or you can place it here to create the tuck spot. You could make 2 of those and place one there and place one here. So there are so many ways you could make with this. And then, so I'm going to show you the different ways now. So what I've done here, so you've done that. Now, if you want to, you don't have to put this there. You could simply close this up. Let me just put this over here. You can close this up to create a side tuck pocket here. So all you need to do is you just glue the 2 sides here and close this up, and that will give you a tuck pocket here. And then you can open this up and you can still have the gatefold, or if you like, you can bring this over this way, and then you can create another tuck spot here if you wanted to, instead of having the gatefold. Again, just gluing the top here and the bottom to create another side tuck pocket here. You can create a on this side here, you could also do the same. You can bring this over this way and create another tuck pocket here, and then close this one up this way to create another tuck pocket here. So you could do so many, there are so many ways you could create with all of these little flaps. So you could have tuck pocket, top folder, top pocket, side tuck pocket, side tuck pocket. You could have it this way if you wanted to. You could have it as a gatefold on the back. So that way you can do what you like. You could even bring this to the front and have it so that it's this way. Just play around with it and just work out what you love to do with it. You can have it this way and have the gatefold to the back instead of having it in the front of the pocket. So there are just so many ways you could work with this. So I'm just going to show, that's just some of the fun ways you could play with these little flaps. But I'm going to do it this way, just so in case you want to do it the way I've done here. So I'm going to bring this back that way, bring that back to the back. So I'm going to glue this down here. So again, you can do whatever you like with your folder. In the kit, you will get these little pieces as well, so you can play around with it. So I'm just going to glue this down here, just beside the fold line again. So now I've got a tuck pocket there, and then all you need to do here is you can punch the hole to add your tool, but I won't punch a hole here. Just thought I'd just show you where the tuck pocket goes. And then with this part, again, the same thing. You're just going to punch your 2 holes here, and then you can then use that to tie it up. And this part here with the envelope, all I've done was, you do get a doily in the kit. I just fold it in half. And then I glued them down sort of with the straight part onto the edge, and then I just trimmed off the top. Just quickly put this down so you can see. I'll just do it quickly. So I just line it up like that. And you can see that the doily is a little bit larger than the page. So all you do is you just trim that down. So I'm just going to glue that down, just turning it over and just trim it in line with your page, just like that. And then you just simply place your envelope or whatever you like. So you don't have to do that, but that's just another way to decorate your page. So that becomes the piece there. And then you're going to add your envelope if you wanted to in the front here. This is your top loading pocket. Your envelope comes unassembled. You just glue the sides down and you glue that to the top and then close it up. And it gets placed here if you wanted to do that. You don't have to place it there if you don't want to. So that goes there, and then that closes up like that. And then for this part here, where I made this packaging folder, all I done was I grabbed a piece of paper at 3 by 4 inches, and then I scored at 1 inch. Or you can go this at 1 inch. And then I just fold that over that way. And that will just fit perfectly inside like that with the closure over the top of the pocket. And then you get also these clear seal bags. You don't get the printed paper, you just get the clear bags. And all you do, I'm just going to place some washi to the top, halfway over. So leaving half of that untaped. I mean, not on the seal bag. And then I'm just going to place it just below the fold line. Just lining that up. Sometimes washi doesn't stick really well, and I sometimes add some double-sided tape to give it extra, to just keep it stronger. And then I'll do the same to this one. And then I just line that on the top of it. So that way you have your layered packages that way. And then that goes inside, just like that. So that's how to do, that's where I place that. So what else have we got here? And then again, this part here, you could again have it glued there, you could have it glued there. So you can do what you like with this side, but I just glue the top and the bottom here, and that creates a side tuck pocket. And then you also get one of these little flowers, and then I just glued around the edge here to create a tuck spot. And then you can place that there if you wanted to. You can make it into a tuck spot on this side. So again, so many ways. It's such a multi-pocket folder with so many different ways. You just play around with it. So that is how I made the folder, which I actually really like this one. So now I'm just going to quickly show you the fun kit. And it will be listed in my shop. I will only have 10 of these available. So I'm just going to, hopefully I have everything here. So you will get the two pieces, one for the cover and one for the pocket insert. So it'll be the same printed paper. And these are beautiful papers. It's by Kaiser Craft. So you get 2 of those, or 1 each, sorry. And you'll get an envelope for you to assemble. You'll also receive the fold up card backing for your packaging. You'll get 2 envelopes. What else have I got? There's so many stuff. You get so many goodies in this one. This is already packaged, so I'm just showing you it's already packaged in here. You also get the doily, 2 self-seal bags. Again, I'm so sorry about the shadow. You'll get a tag with the extra trims, so you get all the 3 trims for your closures. You get a tag, the little side part for your pocket. You get the little folder that's already been cut, ready with a pocket. And then there's also the tag. And I mean to show you, I'll also show you how I place the little trim here as well. I'll do that shortly after the kit. I meant to show you how I put that together. You also get inside these cute other bits and pieces of cuteness in there. I'll just use this so you can see. So you will get one of the little embellishments that I placed on the envelope, like I have here. You get some more random word sentiments that you could use on your other projects or this one. You also get a little a flower that I fussy cut, another flower that I fussy cut. You get a couple of these little reinforcement pieces for your holes. You also get the little dangle, and it's there. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see that. And then you also get some little hearts as well for the little crochet string if you wanted to use that. So these are all the fun stuff that you get inside. There's so much stuff in here, heaps and heaps of pieces for your kit. So I will have it so you'll be able to see all the photos in my Etsy shop. But I'm just going to quickly show you how I quickly place the string as well as the little charm dangle, because it does come in the kit. So let me just quickly bring back this one here, and I'm not sure now where I put the little envelope that I made. Oh, here we are. So this is the envelope. So let me just move all this to the side so it's not too busy. So I'll just quickly glue down this envelope. So I've got my string here. So the crochet string does come in the kit. I'm just going to place that there for now. I'm going to glue the back of the envelope. Just laying the string down, and then I'll place the envelope in front of the crochet string just like that. Sort of place it so that it's going to close your envelope, and then that just ties up in the front like that. And you just tie into a bow, and then you've got the little hearts that come with it, and then you can also add that to the bottom if you wanted to. You don't even have to add the string if you don't want to add the string for the closure. But I like the way that it dangles at the bottom of the folder. So that's how to do that. And then it also comes with this little charm dangle with the little word sentiment that I've already embellished. And that I placed here, and I left the little heart bit overhanging off the envelope. So you're probably best to might just open that up so it's easier. So I'm going to place that there, making sure the heart is out of the closure. Let's quickly glue that down. And then I've got the dangle. It'll come with a little larger circle. That's the part you're going to open up. So I've got here a couple of flat nose pliers here. You can use whatever tool you have to be able to open the jump ring. So there's a little split, and all you do is just twist it slightly, just like that, and then just slide it over the heart and then just close it back up. And then you'll see that it dangles off there, and that completes that part. Just in case you're wondering how I had put that together, I should have put this forward, but that's how I've done the little dangle, and then this is how I tie the crochet string. So just to give you an idea how to do that. So I hope this wasn't a confusing tutorial for you. I do love this little project. It's got so many ways to put it together. So I hope you enjoyed this fun video, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Again, I'll only have 8 or 10 of these kits available for you if you want to purchase the kit that I've put together with these lovely papers. And just to quickly mention, there may be some of them might be random prints for your envelopes, as well as your these images. They may not necessarily be the same size, but most of it will be pretty much the same. So I hope you enjoyed this long video, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.